Good morning, everybody. This is Glide. I'm just leaving you this video because I feel that I need to boost my own faith during this time of so much chaos in the world with the coronavirus and uncertainties about jobs, uncertainties about how I'm going to pay my bill tomorrow, uncertainties about your health. I'm home for a while now because of my foot surgery, as most of you know. But also, I and Solano are home now because we have a little touch of the, not even the flu, it's just some kind of upper respiratory infection. So we are staying home to protect others and to protect ourselves. That's what we need to do. The Bible say that the Lord is the one that puts government leaders in our lives, meaning, the president, the city's official, the pastors, and when they tell us to do something, we should obey to know that it's like being obedient to our parents. So as children, we know and we all remember a time that our parents said, do not do this, and we did, or do that, and we didn't, because we thought that we knew better. But in times like that, we are to just to be in peace and thankful to God that we have leaders that are doing what they can to help us to live as a godly nation. And at this time, churches are not holding services, not because they are unfaithful or because they are scared or because they do not trust God. It's because they are leaders trying to serve as an example of what is to be obedient to the Lord of the land, the laws of the land. So I am trying to just speak about that because there is so much said out there. We all have our own opinion, and I have mine too. But today, this is not what it's about. It's not about my opinion. I want to read this from my Jesus Calling book because I think it's a very good thing to read for myself and for whoever decided to watch this video today. So March 18 on Jesus Calling, say, trust me one day at a time. Isn't that so appropriate right now? That we would trust God to get up and do what we can do to have peace, knowing that He takes care of us. But also, it is our duty to give peace, to not to give peace, but to share this peace that comes from God, knowing that He's taking care of us. Is our duty to live in God's peace. So we're not spreading the panic that it is out there. So trust me one day at a time. This keeps you close to me, responsive to my will. Trust is not a natural response, especially for those who have been deeply wounded. So when I read that, I think about all the trials and tribulation that I and my family have gone through before. And it makes me think that it is hard when you have hardship in your life and something like that comes. Your tendency is to look the past and say, oh my God, what we're going to do now is not enough what we have gone through. But the position that we have to take as Christians is to look into the situation and see the light and say, thank God that I have a roof. Thank God that I have electricity. Thank God that I can watch a movie and rest. It's a time for rest. Rest in the Lord about tomorrow, but rest your body. So when this is over, we can pick up where we left. So it continues saying, my spirit within you is your resident tutor, helping you in this supernatural endeavor. This is a time for supernatural faith. when everybody and everything around you is screaming panic, fear, doom, gloom day, you have to have a supernatural faith just so you can stay put, trust in God from day to day. So he said, yell to his gentle touch, be sensitive to his prompting. God, Holy Spirit, the Holy Spirit prompting. Exert, exert your will, exert your will to trust me in all circumstances. We are to do that this time. We have to trust God. We have to trust that God's plans is not for our harm. The Bible say that my plans are to prosper you, not to harm you. So even if you don't see prosperity in your finances and the plans that you had for your life for today or tomorrow, trust that God is the strength of your faith. To see Him in everything that is happening right now and all the way through this storm. So don't let your need to understand, no, don't let your need to understand distract you from my presence. So here we go. Don't be, how does the Bible say that? Don't be conformed with things of this world, but be transformed by the power of your mind, the power that God gives through His Word. So we will equip you to get through this day victoriously as you live in deep dependence on me. Don't you see that today and in this situation that we are, we have to depend on God, because it is so true now that all the men have planned and all the system that we have trusted has failing us. So it is the dependence of God that will take us day to day during this time. So tomorrow is busy worrying about itself. Don't get tangled up in its worry webs. Trust me, one day at a time. So I'm not going to read the rest, but the words say, therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble. Some some Bible verse translations say tomorrow has his own evil. So this is in Matthew 6:34. So that's all I have to say, guys. Let's trust today. The Lord allow us to get up today. He bless us with the family we have, the friends we have, the church we have, the home and everything we have. We are called to get out of our comfort zone and to stop and think that He is still in the middle of that, of us, and He's still in control. Most of it all, to know that we have a lot to be thankful for. So with that, I wanted to just say I can't wait to be out there again doing things that I like to do. But as it is today, I'm going to stay home and try to make my time valuable to me, to my rest, to my learning, to my calling people that I care, and to pray. So with that, I will see you tomorrow or whenever. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.